Myself, I am Ganesh. I have 14.2 years of a corporate experience, guys. Okay, and I have 8 years of a trainer experience, which includes both physical training as well as the online training. But from past 5.5 years, I'm focusing only on the online training. And coming to my technical expertise, I have a strong knowledge in all the SAP modules like SAP Business Objects and SAP BW and SAP HANA and SAP BODS. SAP HANA, I have implemented only 2 assignments. Okay, but predominantly I'm into business objects world. Okay, and coming to my domain expertise, I have a strong knowledge in the areas of banking and financial services, retail, and insurance. And coming to my overseas experience, I have like 8 years of on-site experience where I used to work in California with one of the gigantic customer guys. Okay, now, so in today's session, right? In today's session, I'm going to introduce very quickly. Okay, I'm going to introduce very quickly about what is this business objects and how it is going to be value added to your careers. In those perspectives, I will give a bird's eye view on top of it. Okay, here we go. Yes. So firstly, let me discuss in this point of view. So firstly, why this business objects is required. Okay, yes. So basically, business objects is a reporting tool, or you can call it an analytical tool. Okay, so the name itself is indicating business objects is what it is, a reporting tool. Okay, it means with the help of these reports we can able to generate reports. Okay, now look at this. So with the help of business objects of SAP, you can able to generate this kind of sophisticated reports. Here we go. Look at this. Okay, so what is the purpose of these reports generation? Basically, these reports are helpful for analytical purpose, which is where end users can able to interact with them and they can able to evaluate their organization positions. Okay, and they can take right decisions at the right time. Right, so that they can identify the growth opportunities of their business and they can identify the pitfalls of their business, etc., can be done. Okay, right, and not only a business users, like the various levels of management, like top level management, middle level management, low level management, they can able to identify. Okay, they can able to identify their respective business functionalities so that they can take right decisions at the right time, guys. Okay, now you tell me, guys, without having this kind of analytics, you tell me, does any of the organizations is running their business in the current world? Absolutely no. Absolutely no. Okay, right. So, okay, so in order to take and to survive in your day-to-day business, you should have this kind of analytics, guys. You tell me. I think none of the organization is running their business without having this kind of a statistics, isn't it? Yes, guys. In this current world, in order to face your competitors or to understand the business trends, you should have this kind of information. Yes. Okay. Now, so look at this. So various types of reports, like this trend analytics with help of different operations like products, logistics, performance management, etc., etc. Right? So look at this. Yeah. This is the beauty of it. See, so by end user or a top level management or a middle level management or low level management, they can able to generate this kind of a sophisticated reports. Okay, and not only a generation of reports, we can distribute these reports through web and to your smartphones, etc., can be done. Right, guys? So this is the benefit of these business objects of SAP. Okay, right. So this is the purpose basically. Okay, so now I think you got the clear picture. I mean, basic picture of what is the purpose of this business object. Yes, this is a strong reporting tool which is helpful to analyze your functionalities of your business in a day-to-day world or to take a right decisions at the right time, to understand the trends of your business, etc., can be done. Okay. Now, let me show you where is this business objects is being used. Okay, here we go. Yes, this business objects is being used in various sectors like bank analytics, education reporting, game development, government analytics, healthcare analytics, investing and wealth management, manufacturing analytics, oil and gas analytics, real estate analytics, retail analytics, science analytics, sports management, supply chain management, nothing but logistics, okay, SCM, and telecommunication analytics, etc. It is being used across the globe. That is the reason you have plenty of job opportunities. Yes, that is the reason you have plenty of job opportunities in the globe. Yeah, right, guys. Now, this is just an example. Okay, look at this. In the real estate world, look at this. You can able to generate this kind of reports where you can identify the number of regions which are having high demand for the homes. Okay, in the terms of sales or whatever, and you can have a, you know, for every 2 years how the trends is occurring at real estate business. You can able to identify in this way. Okay, this is sort of an example. Okay, and in the sector of healthcare. Now look at this. Number of inflow of the sugar patients and what is their average glucose level, right? Etc. can be identified. And you can comparatively check these sugar levels with the previous months, etc. can be done, especially in the healthcare sector. And in the sector of transportation method, but logistics, where you can identify how many number of products has been transported and what are the several dependent factors with respect to years, etc. can be analyzed. Okay. And look at this, especially in the sectors of food and drinks and beverages, right? We can see for every decade, for every 10 years, we are doing the trends with respect to your shares. Okay. And not only that, look at this, for every decade, what is your closing price with respect to the competitors, etc. can be varied. Isn't it? Now look at this. Okay, see, especially even in government sectors also, this business objects is being widely used. Look at this, like, look at the trends. For every 20 years, how the GDP is fluctuating. Okay, all those things. And to identify the crime rate with respect to the top 5 crime rate countries or top 5 crime states, likewise. These are all can be done via business objects, right? This is the beauty of it. Okay, and you have plenty of job opportunities across the globe, especially the IT dominant countries like USA, Canada, UK, India, South Africa, Germany, Switzerland, New Zealand, and all the EMEA countries and UAE, Middle East countries, and even IT emerging countries also you have plenty of job opportunities, guys. Because this reporting solution is serving across various industries in the globe. Okay. Now, in order to learn this tool, what is the prerequisite? Nothing. You don't need to have any prerequisite knowledge. What required is only the basic SQL knowledge, guys. Basic SQL knowledge. That's it. Okay. And one more thing. It is user friendly. I can say it is a developer friendly reporting solution. Because coding is neutral. You don't involve much of coding in this. Okay. So it is purely GUI oriented, graphical user interface. You can say goodbye to this coding. Okay. But what you need is basic SQL. Okay. That I will take care of. In case if you are not aware of the SQL, I will take care of it. And even a non-technical persons, okay, like business analysts or from in case if you are from different educational background, yes, you can learn it very easily because no coding back. It's just like kind of a navigations because it is purely GUI tool, graphical user interface. Okay, and who can learn this business objects? Okay, yes, freshers who completed their studies. Okay, yes, in order to get the job easily and fastly. Yes, business objects is the best recommended solution. And who is pursuing their studies once the course is completed. Okay, they can get the, in order to get the immediate placement. Okay, and experienced persons. Okay, right, experienced person. Okay, in order to, you know, I can say, like, to swap their platform from one technology to another technology. Okay, this is the best recommended solution. Okay, and across skills who are having already ETL knowledge like Informatica, Data Stage, SAP BW, and SAP HANA, in order to swap their platform into SAP, this is the best recommended solution. Yes, and those who are aspiring to change their platform from the coding or whatever, okay, let's say someone might be fed up with their coding like mainframes, .NET, Java, and all. Okay, so you can easily swap into SAP world with the help of these business objects. Okay, and to fulfill your on-site aspirations, the best recommended solution is business objects. Yeah, the reason is you have this reporting solution is being used across the globe with the various users. Okay, that is the reason. And okay, now look at this. And let me show you how this is going to be helpful. Okay, how it is going to be helpful in order to, okay, pursue your job careers and all. So let me discuss in that point of view. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah. But before that, let me explain you what is this business objects also. Look at this. See, the business objects is what, as I told you, it is a reporting solution. Okay, it is a reporting tool. With the help of these business objects, you can able to generate, okay, n number of various types of reports. Okay, simple guys. Look at this. This business objects is what, it is a reporting tool. Okay, now you can ask me why it is having these many reporting solutions under the umbrella of business objects. Yes, under the umbrella of BO. Okay, okay. Under the umbrella of SAP BO, we have various reporting solutions like Web Intelligence Report, Crystal Reports, okay, dashboards, Excel sheets, okay, Excel sheets, okay, Excel sheets, Quas, Explorer, widgets, etc., etc. Okay, now simple. Why SAP BO is giving these many reporting solutions? Yes, the reason because it is providing end-to-end solutions to the customers, because each and every reporting is having their own advantages. Yes, each and every reporting application is having their own advantages. So let me show you right away, okay, how it is going to be helpful for you. Okay, so let me show you right away. Okay, now look at this. So Web Intelligence is exclusively helpful for ad hoc reporting functionality. Okay, Crystal Report is for what? Canned reporting functionality. Dashboard is for what? Better visualizations. Likewise, you have a various advantages with this. Now look at this. See, SAP BO is always a front-end application. I mean to say, now look at this. As I said, like Web Report, Crystal Reports, Dashboards, Squares, Widgets, Explorer, these are all front-end applications. Okay, these are all front-end applications. Okay, and 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 these reports which are dependent on a concept called universe. Okay, you will come to know that why this universe and all. Okay, and this universe is simply a metadata layer between your report and to the database. Okay, anyhow, you will come to know that. Okay, and as I said, this BO is a front-end application. See, generating this kind of a reports is your responsibility. Agreed. Then how am I getting a data? Do you think that as a BO developer, do you think that you will prepare a data? No. So the data preparations, the availability, everything will be taken care by the backend application. So keep in mind, so behind your business objects report, there is some backend application teams are working. Okay? Yes, that is like SAP ETL as well as the non-SAP ETL tools we have. Okay, like you know, like Informatica, Data Stage, Abnitio, BODS, SSIS, and all. And there is no non-SAP ETL tools. And those ETL tools will load a data into warehouse, and they might be using some RDBMS databases like Oracle, SQL Server, Teradata. And from there, we'll be developing a sort of application called Universe, and from there, we'll be developing reports. Okay, yeah. And along with that, BO also supports the SAP backend applications like SAP BW and SAP HANA, etc. etc. Okay, so this is what. Now, let me show you right away how easy to generate these reports so that you will have a clear picture in your mind so that it avoids lots of questions which is running in your mind. Okay, let me show you right away. So I told you that we have a reporting called Web Intelligence. Look at this. So with the help of this Web Intelligence, what is the purpose? Ad hoc, which means end users, the business users, they themselves can able to generate the reports upon their own. That is the beauty of it. Now look at this. It is very easy to learn and very easy to survive your job also. Look at this. We have a concept called what? Universe. I told you, right? Look at this. So with the help of this universe, we will be generating various types of reports. Okay. Look at this universe. Yeah. Now look at this, guys. Let's say I have a universe example. Okay. This is just for you an example. Now look at this. So simply this folder structure you will prepare it in universe. Now whatever you need, just drag and drop as per the report level requirement. Not only you, not only as a developer, even end user also can able to do this. That is the beauty of it. Okay. So, as I said, right, guys? See, no need to bother with the coding because script is auto-generated by the tool itself. Look at this. This script is nothing but your basic SQL, like joins and all. Basic SQL. That's it. You don't need to bother with this. Okay. Now look at this. The moment I hit on run query, it hits the database in order to get the data. Okay. Now look at this. Just hit on the run query. You will get output. That output is nothing but a report. Very simple. Okay. Now look at this. Now you have a report. Okay. See. Just like your Excel now. Okay. See. Okay. Now look at this. So now you have this report, right? Now later on, once we have this report, now you can play around with the various options like this kind of a charts or whatnot. Look at this. Just for an example. See how easy to turn. See. See how easy to learn this. Okay. So likewise, you can play around with this. Anyhow, in our upcoming sessions, you will come to know various options, over here. Okay, this is what Web Intelligence report, where end users also they can able to generate the reports upon their own. That is the beauty of it. Okay. Now, what is the another one? As I said, see, crystal reports, isn't it? Crystal reports. Yeah. So crystal report is called as what? Candid report. In order to interact with the various data sources like Java, .NET, or other ERP packages like JD or Boards, okay, something like that. Some additional applications you want to interact, then this one is helpful. But this crystal report cannot be generated by the end user, where developers is going to develop and used by the end users. That is the reason I call it as Canner report. Now look at this, how easy it is. Very simple, very simple. Look at this. See. Yeah. See, I told you, right? We have a concept called universe. Yep. I've just taken some inbuilt universes, but in the once we start up the sessions, we'll be developing our own universes with our own database. Okay? We do have our own customized database, so we'll be using that. Yeah. Now look at this. Again, here also just drag and drop as per your need basis. That's it. Look at this. Yeah. Look at this. Again, script is auto generated. See, if you want, you can customize the script. Yep. Here we go. Basic SQL is okay. Yeah. Now let me hit on finish. So it gives me the output of a report. Now look at this. So this is also very developer friendly, guys. So look at the beauty of this report. Okay. Now let's say into this report, let's say I would like to incorporate some Flash object. See how easy it is. Flash files. Okay. For example, let's say I have this one. Okay. See. See. Look at this. So this kind of a flashy content we can include in Crystal reports. This is the beauty of it, guys. Look at this. Okay. See. This is what? Crystal reports. Okay. Now, what is another one? I told you, right? Another one is what? Dashboards or Excel sheets. Okay. Yep. So these dashboards are familiarly known as Excel sheets. Okay. Now look at this. So dashboard is nothing but what? It is a better visualizations of a data, where we can represent your organizational data with a very effective visualizations. Okay. Let me show you right away how beautiful it is. And not only a generation of these reports, guys, I can distribute these reports to your emails through mobile or through web, whatever that can be done. Okay. Yeah. Now look at this. See, look at this. You might have observed this kind of reports in stock market, something like this. Now look at this. Okay. See. This kind of a sophisticated reports can be generated. Okay. Yeah. And let me show you one more example. Okay. This is just for your understanding. Okay. Now look at this. Let's say I have particular date. Now look at this. Corresponding sales will get it. Okay. See, this is the beauty of it. Okay. So end user doesn't care about the backend data. Whatever they have, they don't care. Always they will be interacting with this front end. Okay. So this is the beauty of it, guys. Now let me show you. If you are thoroughful with these three reporting solutions, of course there is a lot to learn within that, but I'll just give a heads up on top of it. If you are thoroughful with these three reporting solutions of SAP BO, you can deal with any of the reporting, guys. Trust me. Now look at this. Now you can ask me a question. Why should I choose as a career option as SAP BO? Why cannot go ahead with other reporting solutions? Yes. The other reporting solutions like Cognos, MicroStrategy, SSRS, WebFocus, Spotfire, you have tab view, etc., etc. But these report compared to all these reports, SAP BO is standing in #1 position because of their end-to-end usage of the customers. Okay, and SAP BO is having various reporting solutions like Webby, Crystal, dashboards, and all. Okay, but none of these reporting applications has having these many solutions of reports. And SAP BO is the application where it supports vast various backend applications like SAP and non-SAP, and even it supports web-based applications also in order to generate the reports. Okay, and this is in the traditional reporting solutions. This is standing in #1 position because of their various technical reasons as well as the customer benefits, etc., etc. Okay, that is the reason. Okay, right, guys. This is it. Okay, now let me show you what are we going to learn in our upcoming sessions. Okay, yeah, here we go. We'll be focusing predominantly the 4.1 version, and where you will be learning. See guys, basically we have splitted our course into two portions: development, okay, and administration. Because in our course of time you will be learning both development as well as the administration. Okay, now in the development course of time you will be learning, look at this, like the basic concepts of what is warehouse, etc., etc., and some basic database concepts. In case if you are not aware of the database, I am here to help you out. Okay, right? And look at this life cycle management. I mean, in the respective organizations, what kind of life cycle will be followed? Okay, and the prerequisites. I'll help you out in terms of the prerequisite knowledge. You don't need to bother with that. And I told you, right, we have a concept called what? Universe. Look at this. IDT and UDT. Okay, look at this. So IDT stands for what? Information Designer Tool, where you will be learning various options within that. Okay, plenty of stuff to learn. Okay, similarly you have UDT, Universe Designer Tool. You will be learning that too. Okay, yep. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna deal with that Web Intelligence report, which is ad hoc reporting functionality. Very elaboratively you'll be learning various options we have. Okay, and later on Crystal reports. Look at this. Okay, Crystal report, and then dashboards, where we have various types of dashboards like static, dynamic, with the help of live office, Quas, etc., etc. So these three reporting solutions we'll be discussing very predominantly. And later on, once we are done with this, I'll be briefing you out with an application called BA Launchpad, which is a user front-end application. You will come to know about how to schedule a report and how to generate a report, something like that. Okay? And then once I'm done with this, performance tuning methods. Okay, in terms of, because we can improve the performance at various levels like database level, universe level, report level, etc., etc. Okay, and some additional material will be provided on SAP Lumira, BO Explorer, and widgets, because we are already going through the predominant reporting solutions like Webby, Crystal, and Dashboard. If you are thorough with these three, dealing with these reports are not a big deal. Okay? Yeah. And then I'm going to brief you in how to resolve the day-to-day, errors, or troubleshooting the errors in a day-to-day work environment, all those things. And guys, starting from the day one itself, we are going to touch base with the real-time data. Okay, 95% of the real-time data. As I said, we have our own customized database. So we'll be, with the help of that, we'll be generating our respective universes, reports, etc., etc. Now, once this is done, I'll start up with your resume preparation, interview questions with answers, and day-to-day video records will be provided, certification material, and assignments for every alternative weekends. And for your practice set, we are accommodating an online server which is valid for 3 months. Okay, so you can have a practice from your side. Okay, that can be done. Look at this, where I'm going to help you out in terms of installations. Okay, maybe in a Linux, we do not have a Linux environment in our platform, so I'll be helping out in terms of installing with a Windows environment. Even if that is not possible, I can help you out in terms of sharing some real-time material about the installations. But we'll be discussing that, because You have various types of installations like standalone, cluster, etc., etc. Okay. So once it is done, you will be learning with the BO landscape, like what is development server, QA, UAT, and production, everything. And we have an application called CMC, Central Management Application, which is an administrative application. Okay. You will be learning that too. And then conversion of old version universes into latest version, conversion of old crystal reports into higher version of crystal reports. And we have a concept called folder management in a server level. And then security modeling, nothing but creation of users and user groups, access privileges, application rights, content management. Okay. And then services, we have a concept called CMS, CCM, SIA. You'll be learning that too. FRS, file repository server. Within that we have IFRS and OFRS. And then promotions, nothing but deploying the content from one environment is paid, how we can revert it. Those things you will be learning. And then version management, nothing but from one version to another version, sorry, version upgrade, how we can upgrade from one version to higher version. We have an application called upgrade management tool. So what are the various approaches and what are the risks you have? Architecture you will be learning, okay, events, plenty of stuff you'll be learning, guys. Okay. Yeah. You'll be learning performance tuning methods as a BU administrator also. You'll be learning those aspects.